Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel where everything entrepreneurial is taught. I hope you're all doing well out there in your entrepreneurial journeys. If you're new here, welcome. Consider subscribing to learn more great content. So in this video, I want to discuss something with you about creating sustainable wealth. So I'll use this experience as a case and study. So back in the year 2016 and 17, I was consulting for a state agency. So I was just appointed to my new role as the group general manager and chief financial officer to the group. So that gave me the privilege to sit down with the then chief secretary to the government and in advice to the then prime minister. So the case in study that I want to use is the UBS loan. All right. So the government at the time was making proclamations that it wanted to create long-term wealth for its citizens. So oil sets was in the center of the discussions at the time. So the UBS loan, to give it to you as a background, was the state acquired a loan from Swiss bank to pay off its 17% stake in oil sets from the IPIC arrangements, which, to make it a point, it was really unnecessary for them to do at the time. All right. So in my discussion with the chief secretary at the time, I saw it necessary for them to do something like an IPO, initial public offering, which the government could have done through Bank of PNG, like what it does for the treasury bills and the bonds that it raised. The state could come out openly and publicly announcing to the Papua New Guineans that I need a Kina from you. All right. So in this Kina policy, what it will do is it will grab a Kina from every citizen on the assumption that we were 8 million population at the time. So it will grab Kina from 8 million population. Why Kina? Because it is cheaper and no Papua New Guinean is poor to have a Kina every day. It's affordable for them. So 1 Kina times 8 million population, we would have raised 8 million Kina free flow of capital every day to pay down this with no strings attached. All right. So we're going to create 8 million Kina every day, and if you're going to run this for 365 days, that's already 2.90 billion or 2.9 billion Kina to pay down this debt. All right. So in conversion rate at the time, maybe say 0.4, it would be a $1.6 billion already we've raised. So if you're going to do it in the same run for 2 years, we would have raised more money to pay down this debt than committing the assets of the country to acquiring this stake in oil sets. So in a sense, we are using uncommitted capital to acquire shares in oil sets and transfer the ownership directly to the citizens of Papua New Guinea. All right. So that's creating long-term sustainable wealth and transferring it to the citizens, meaning that the money of the ordinary citizens of this country would have been used to hire the best minds or the brains to run and operate oil sets, make it profitable, and pay back the dividends to the ordinary citizens of the country without having to involve the government in it. All right. So that was my take on this arrangement, that if we're going to do an IPO like that, we're going to create uncommitted capital, transferring the wealth direct to the citizens of the country and making them rich in a sense. So we are creating wealth for them. We are making them self-sustainable and self-sufficient to maintain their daily lives, because oil sets is going to be profitable because it's also dual listed in ASX and PNGX at the time. So oil sets is going to be very profitable and make the money for the ordinary citizens of the country. And imagine Papua New Guineans owning one of the best companies in the world. So that was my take on it. So entrepreneur family, that's it for now. I hope that has been of some education to you and you've learned something valuable. So smash that hit button if you haven't already. and subscribe and share for more videos like this. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Be teachable and keep growing.